And I'm back again to hit up a little bit of Skylander actions. Today we're going to be going over Spyro, Dark Spyro. One thing to note is that I currently am working on wind up to hit up a little bit of Skylander actions. He has quite a bit of today extra we're going to be to go along with him. Going over Spyro, Dark Spyro. All right, so hopefully that's a little bit better. One thing I noticed last time is that it was very, very difficult to hear. I did not do that on purpose, so if anyone has any of the previous ones, it'd be great if you guys would just pipe up and let me know, hey, it's hard to hear you, and that will make it easier for me, and I can make it a little bit better there. I did not do that on purpose, so if anyone has any of the... that being said, there's something going on in the background. Just pipe up. We'll go ahead and turn that off. I don't know if you were actually hearing that or not. Hopefully not. That was pretty awkward for me anyway, because I was hearing myself talk and then myself talk some more. So, like I said, we're going to be talking about Dark Spyro today. He came with the Dark Pack. If you got the Dark Pack, congratulations, because I think it's pretty exciting. If you didn't, then it's okay, because it's nothing really all that special other than they just look 100 times cooler, in my opinion. Sorry, I did not plan ahead and make the spreadsheet match perfectly, so I'm doing that right now. And it is Series 3, Swap Force regular. Get rid of all those old statistics. And we will go ahead and get rid of all these as well. Almost done. Okay, so we've got that all pretty much blocked out. His attacks are clear and everything is clear. We are go ahead and green for go. So nope, I don't know why that's not popping up where I want it to, so we gotta add that screen. Add screen region. Boom. Wow, that's cool. That is really small. I apologize. I don't know why it's... There we go. Okay, so that's pretty small. Okay, so we will get rid of the starting page. Also, if you guys want to see some of the statistics we'll be going through on Washbuckler and farther on. I mean, this is just a template that we'll be doing, but you can see as sword slash, it's one of his starting ones, and melee, and then there is going to be a better way to showcase what the actual upgrades do. He starts out doing about 75 damage per second, which is one of the best that we've seen, but that'll even out as we kind of go against all the rest of the Skylanders. We'll also have a damage per unit and describe where we get our units from themselves. There's a particular spot and a particular level that we use to measure all the Skylanders against one another. It makes it really easy to compare speeds and whatnot, which is going to be integral for people that like wind up, which have different speeds. It goes into some of the actual, hey, this is what it's all about. Sword slash, it's melee attack. It starts with it, and pressing attack 1 viciously slashes nearby opponents. There's a little bit of a summary based on what we think is possibly a good path to head down. You can obviously just reset the top or bottom and go from there. And then you got into the bottoms specifically for the Swap Force characters because they have that whole bottom path as well. And you can see which have excellent attacks for the bottom. Again, same type of thing. You got the bottom path summary down here, and kind of goes over which paths that we want to do. So we'll go ahead and minimize that and roll into Skylanders itself. And here we go. Alright, so hopefully you guys can barely hear the music, if at all. I've got it playing pretty loud myself, but it should be streaming at a relatively decent rate. If not, feel free to try to chat over, but chat's not working. So you can email at maxstatshelp@gmail.org, at gmail.com, not org. So feel free to give an email there, and that'll help out. So we are up and going. And you should just barely be able to hear that, if at all. But
You've been careless, Chaos. Now prepare to meet your...
Almost done. He's gonna go tell us to talk to Rufus. Oh. Yep, we got a shout out on one of the billboards out there, so we'll go ahead and announce this as well.
Your heroism has been spreading all throughout the Cloudbreak Islands, and many have offered to help in any way they can.
And that's it. Okay, so there's Rufus, and he's out there and saying hello.
He says he has a way to
Good
improve
for
your battle
Rufus.
skills. You should go see him at once.
So for Dark Spyro, what we're going to do first is, like the rest of them, we're going to look at our stats. Oh, actually, we're going to put him back to level 1 because he's at level 11 right now. And that's going to radically alter his stats, specifically health. The rest are going to pretty much stay the same. Nope, I think he's got a armor upgrade, if I can remember correctly. So we'll go to Skylander, check out his stats. Right now, he's starting out at 280 health. Not bad, not good. His speed is very quick. Probably one of, if not the fastest I've seen so far. Armor not all that great, but okay. It looks like a 6 for critical hit, and let's see, 84 minus a solid 49 right there is going to give us 35 elemental. So it looks like he's going to get a plus a little bit for that elemental boost as being a dark character. Again, this is dark up here. You can see Dark Spyro. So he is magic, and he is at level 1, and the rate will be tabulated later on. Let's check out his upgrades. So initially he's got Flame Ball. And that's pressing X and deals stuff at, and press and hold B. Okay, so that's a charge attack, and I haven't done any of those here because we might be able to get into that a little bit today. We're not going to go for how long it actually dashes forward, but we can talk about that. Long range raise, so that's just going to give it the ability to travel farther. Don't need to handle that right now. We're not using any of the units right now. Alright, so speed and resistance, again, that's also going to be, I would take it akin to armor upgrade, but we'll see. It could be something completely different while he's flying. That'll be interesting to find out. I'm guessing it's going to act like an armor upgrade, but we'll be able to see that later on. Okay. Charge attacks, increase distance, and shoot 3 flame balls at once. So he actually doesn't increase those flame balls or charges. And it looks like he doesn't have any of that. A new flight attack and magic worm at the end of the charge. Okay, so he actually doesn't have too many that we're going to get to see tonight. It's going to be relatively boring, just flame ball and charge. That is that. So we're not actually going to need to do much more than that. Okay, so there's his charge right there. If you can't tell, it's pretty exciting. So, looks like it does extra damage to him. Spyro's pretty intensely quick. Alright, so he's doing 42 per. I wonder if there's a max rate. Okay, so if he's really close, he's going to be able to do a lot faster in the rate. That's something to note. It looks like Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do that as fast as that. Just a quick visual on that. We'll see though. All right, so his flame ball attack is dealing 42. So over the course of 10, quick math, 420. And we'll reference the cell down here. Flame ball. So trial 1, we're going to do 10 of them and calculate how long it takes. So here we go. And already, almost ready. Okay, so we are reset and ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6.7 seconds. So this is actually going to be unfortunately terrible. Let's do this again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6.7 again. From the looks of it, it looks like Spyro is going to be a character for those that are interested in the story and not as much the competitive aspect. Not a bad thing, because I mean it all started with Spyro, but just something to keep in mind. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6.7. Oh man, we are going. I'm banging on all cylinders tonight. All right, let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6.6. Whew, getting faster. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6.5, but I think I pressed that a little bit early. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I pressed that way late. That was 6.9. I'm going to probably have to redo that 6.5 and 6.9. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was definitely off. Oh, whoops, I was reading it wrong. 6.6. We are good. I thought for some reason I saw a 5.6. It's like, what is going on? Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6.6 again. Seems more reasonable. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6.6. Here we go again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6.7. Alright, so we got a 9 and a 5 to offset each other. And pretty much sticking around that 6.7 mark. Not too bad. Let's see how bad his damage per second is. That was 63. That's actually much better than I thought it was going to turn out to be. So he's doing a little bit. So his charge right here, how we're going to do this, we're going to come down here. No one's ever seen this little dash attacks little area right here. So we'll go ahead and move this up right here. One more cell up. Okay, so we'll go equals A16, A16. Okay, so dash attack, that's going to be charge. Damage per hit. So here we go. We're going to just run into it. So it looks like as many times as he's like right by it. If he runs by it once, that's not too bad. If he runs into it and then by it again, it does a little bit. But it's doing 22 damage, 32 to critical. 22, 22. Alright, so we got 22 damage per hit. Time per dash. So we're going to do just from start to stop. From starting to press the button to stop. See how long it takes. Here we go. And 1.7. Decimal 7. Okay, here we go again. 1.7. Okay, not too bad. Here we go again. Go ahead and turn around. Ooh, it didn't stop for some reason. It's my finger. Oops. And here we go again. 1.8. And here we go again. Ah, I don't know why it's not stopping. I must be fat fingering this and just totally missing. Here we go again. And 1.8. 1.7. 1.7. And 1.7. Alright, here we go. Now we're getting in the groove. And 1.7. Thought that was going to be 1.6. And here we go again. 1.5. That was definitely wrong. And here we go again. 1.7. Let's do that 1.5 one more time. 1.6. Okay, that's more believable. 1.5, not as believable. Okay, so. Oh no. Alright, so we go time per dash is 1.7 seconds. So he's doing 12 damage per second. Not all that excellent. Square blocks is going to be something that I could answer with the actual unit portion, but we're not going to get into that with Spyro today. So actually, that being the case, maybe we'll go ahead and end this one and start another one up in a couple seconds for another character. That was a really quick go around. I was planning on it being a little bit longer than that. So if anyone has any specific that they'd like to see done, please make it be known now. That way I can find that character. If not, we'll probably do Twin Blade Chop Chop. And so just stay tuned. I'll be back in a few minutes. But there we go. There's your Dark Spyro. A couple small statistics about Dark Spyro. So, alright. And that's it for now.